I'm Wanda Zonke. Was born in the Eastern Cape, small town called King Williamstown. The son of Phumla and Buyiselo Zonke, the second born of 4 children. Basically, I've always grown up loving music. It's my heartbeat. But I don't think I can talk about music without talking about the giver of the gift, who actually gave me the gift of music. I'm so attached to music because of him. I don't know why he chose me or why he chooses anyone to give that gift of music, but he has given me that gift. I feel it's something I express myself with. I'm quite a shy person. I'm an introvert. I don't talk much about myself, but music is the one thing that I express myself with. When you're teaching students, you realize that you can't just teach them music, but you need to teach them about life, because we get a lot of students who coming from different backgrounds, some lost, some not, some confused, some not even called to do music, but they happen to be there because they couldn't find anything else to do. So now, being a lecturer, you are put in a position where you're supposed to guide this soul to the right direction. I think it's the most difficult thing to do, and I've battled with it for quite some time in my life. I think we're moving towards the right direction with our music generally. So I mean, people are producing good music, and what the SABC announced the other day of the 90% local and 10% international, I mean, does so much good for our country. However, one thing I can fault us in is not concentrating on our indigenous music, even in tertiary level, even in high school level, where we are moving too much away from our culture and who we are. And every other country, talk about Europe, they are so true to their culture, I believe. America is true to their culture. South Africa, we tend to be moving away more and more from our culture, and there's so much treasure there, and there's so much gold there that one could look into, and I mean, we've got 11 official languages. There's just too much, and then you get people overseas who come here and appreciate what we have, but we lack the appreciation of what we have. So as much as we are moving in the right direction in terms of the quality of music that's being produced, but we are moving away. We are losing ourselves in a way. We are losing our identity in a way. It's only the people who've kept the identity are your Maskandi musicians, and perhaps some gospel musicians as well. But generally, we've really moved away from who we are. And I'm not saying that people shouldn't do music to compete with international brands or artists, but I feel that we are undermining who we are as a people. We are undermining who we are as different cultures in South Africa. I mean, you talk about Xhosa, there's so much one can explore in Xhosa music, in Sotho music, in Tswana music, in Pedi music, in Shangaan music. There's so much to explore. And I think where it needs to start is in music institutions. Where it needs to start is in high school. Where it needs to start is in pre-primary school, where children are taught these cultures. Children are taught this indigenous music, or even learning how to make indigenous instruments. The more we do that, then we are preserving not only our culture, but we also, I think, appreciating it. I don't like the situation where we feel what comes outside South Africa is the best. What comes out of South Africa is gold. I don't think that's true. I think we have gold. We just don't appreciate what we have.